What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, family? Brought and cut back in the building. Ooh. Y'all already know I'm out here getting to it, man. If anybody up, y'all come on in. If y'all up, everybody that I know everybody might be asleep though, and it's cool. Everybody might be asleep though, and that's cool with me. But if you up, come on in, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Jump in the chat, or you can get on the panel. You can talk. We can talk. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm really just bored, man. Bored as fuck. Just riding, ain't shit on the radio, stuff like that, man. I'm just riding. Y'all come on in if you up. If you up, and you subscribe to the channel. I'm pretty sure that notification bell done went off, and you can, you know what I'm saying, come on in, hit that like button, jump on in the chat room. I just need y'all to interact with me, you know what I'm saying? Just talk to me, man. What's good? What's good, y'all? If y'all hear that, if y'all hear any background noise, or whatever, I'm out here, I'm at work, man. I'm on the truck, I'm on the road, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some shit done, you know what I'm saying? Gotta pay bills, gotta work, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in, man. I know y'all some night owls, man. Y'all some vampires. I know y'all ain't down sleep. But I didn't really want shit, man. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much I want to talk about. Everybody still talking about Takeoff. That's the news. So, it's some tragic news. My condolences to the family, his mom, his family. My condolences to them. Young man lost his life. You shouldn't have to lose your life in that type of manner, especially if you ain't had nothing to do with whatever was going on. So, condolences, man. I said not my condolences, my deepest condolences, man, to that family. Something though, man, be honest, it's amazing how backwards the world is, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't show you love, and they don't show you no respect until you die. And that shit backwards to me, man. I never understood that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why do people will disrespect the living, but they always respect the dead? The dead person can't do shit to you. The person that living is the one that can reach out and touch you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the world is just fucked up backwards, man. Y'all ain't never noticed that shit. person don't gain no respect in this world, the majority of your respect gonna come from when you pass, man. When you leave this earth, man. Everybody gonna claim they were your friend. Everybody gonna be feeling like, oh man, bad about it. They respect you, man. They respect you more when you pass because you dead. You can't do shit to their ass no more. You know what I'm saying? People respect the dead more than they respect the living, man. And I respect the dead too, but I also respect the living as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? I'm just gonna be honest. It's a balance with me. I don't respect the living no more than I respect the dead. I respect them both equally. You know what I'm saying? Cause for one shit, I ain't gonna talk about nobody that dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disrespect them or say nothing crazy. And I ain't gonna do nothing like that to somebody that's living neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show respect all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers got this shit fucked up, man. They disrespectful as fuck, man. But the thing about it is, some of these niggas pussy. They ain't gonna say it. They ain't gonna say it to your face. They ain't gonna all that shit they'll say behind your back. You know what I'm saying? They'll say it behind your back to other people and stuff like that. You know, real hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole hoe out here. Nigga be a whole hoe out this bitch, man. Real talk. And not saying I'm the hardest nigga in the world or none of that. It just real recognize real, man. This shit ain't hard to recognize. Real gonna recognize real, cause no matter where you go, man, in this world, real gonna recognize real. And people, you know what I'm saying? If you a real person, man, real with yourself, you real with everybody around you, man. No matter what state you go to, what country you go to, you'll be able to move a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that presence, man. You know what I'm saying? Your presence is you ever heard of it? Your first impression is your last impression. People gonna always remember how you came at them or how you presented yourself. So if you present yourself as a weak ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga, that's the perception that people gonna take from you, no matter what else you do. You know what I'm saying? See, I was raised in the church, so I knew about that life. I was also raised tough. You know what I'm saying? I was raised under a lot of different circumstances. You know what I'm saying? I was raised, you know what I'm saying? Not saying my life was just harder than, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, but, you know, I had nice things growing up as a kid. You know, I had nice things, but a lot of things was just, in my life, a lot of things, man, just, it was kind of effed up. I had moments in my life that were fucked up. So, you know, we all had a moment, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, You get older, man, you start trying to live your life and you try to make better choices day by day. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna always make the right choices, man. You're not gonna make the right decisions all the time, man. I gotta think about it, man. We always learning. We always gotta learn. We don't know everything, so why even claim to know everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be telling people all the time, man, just be yourself, be real with yourself. But a lot of people don't know how to do that, man. They don't know how to be real with themselves and know who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I, I think that a lot of people walk around seeking validation from people. You know what I'm saying? They seek a lot of validation from people. So, you got a lot of people out here that do that shit. It's crazy. Damn. Almost, but yeah, man, like, niggas, niggas will get on YouTube and swear they the world's greatest thug or some shit. They swear they got all that money, they just got it all figured out. And you can tell when niggas capping. You can tell when niggas capping, and you can tell when niggas is telling the truth. You can tell a nigga that got money. You tell something about a nigga with money. A nigga that got money and used to having money, they don't gotta brag about their money. They ain't gotta brag about what they doing. You'll know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even gotta broadcast it. They ain't gotta do all that. I think when you move like that, when you see people out here always gotta flash money and they gotta present this image, be real loud and boisterous, boisterous, however you say that shit. Those people are seeking validation, and they also putting a target on their back. They just don't know it, but they putting a target on their back. Ain't nothing wrong with being happy about having nice things. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Some nice things you can't hide. It's gonna show. But when you do little shit where it's like you stunning on people, or you shitting on people, you trying to shit on people on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You trying to belittle people. Sometimes bad things happen. And that's the world we live in, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's right for somebody to knock your fucking head off, but that's the world we live in, you know what I'm I just want to know, why do we condone negative behavior, man? And I'm talking about people in general. I ain't just talking about black people. I'm talking about people in general. They condone negative behavior. Why do they do that? I have no idea. But people love negative shit, man. Outside of YouTube, outside of Facebook, outside of Instagram, I'm talking about in everyday life, real life, outside of the computers and shit. People love messy shit. They just love fucking chaos, man. They love that shit. I think the older, and I'm just talking in my perspective, the older you get, man, the more your mindset's supposed to change, and the more you want to just sit your ass down. Especially if you're a person like me that done it all. I'm like Shorty Low. Done it all, done it all, done it all. I done did a lot of shit, man, in my life. I done did everything but fucking die. Everything that I have done in my life, have been through in my life, I overcame that shit. You know what I'm saying? I overcame it, man, because at the same time, what don't kill you gonna make you stronger, right? And that's what it's all about, man. You're not gonna get it right all the time on the first try. Sometimes you gotta dust yourself off, get back up. You gotta try again. That's what life is about, man. Trial and error. Trial and error. Trial and error. That's what life is about. Trial and error. Okay, in life you're gonna have a lot of trials, you're gonna have a lot of errors. You gonna try a lot of shit and you're gonna fail at a lot of shit. But it ain't about how you fall. It's about how you get up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that you got your millionaires, your billionaires, trillionaires, all these different nails. They tried shit that didn't work, but they didn't give up. You know what they did? They went back to the drawing board and said, okay, this where I messed up at. Let me correct that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you start getting older, man, and I'm just talking in my perspective, when you get like in your 30s, that's supposed to be your time where, okay, you done made it past teenagers, you done made it past the 20s, now you in your 30s, it's time for you to calm the fuck down. You gotta calm down. Not saying you can't have fun, I ain't saying that, but it's a different type of fun. You know what I'm saying? All that wild shit that you were doing in your 20s, all that dumb shit you were doing in your 20s, if you still doing that shit in your 30s, if something went wrong somewhere, you need to reevaluate yourself. Sometimes life will come at you so fast to the point where you ain't even prepared for it, but you adapt to that shit. And I think the people that, like me, life was coming at me so fast with different situations and different altercations and shit, different circumstances, to the point where I adapted. I ain't had no choice because I had to survive. You know what I'm saying? And those people are the strongest people in the world. Because any situation you put them in, any room you put them in, them type of people that know how to adapt to their surroundings and adapt to their situation, adapt to their circumstances, those people right there are the stronger people in the world. Because get what? Get what? They done seen a lot. They done been through a lot. They know how to move. They ain't gonna get caught slipping. They ain't gonna get caught lacking. Not like that. It'll be real hard to catch them lacking because get what? They done seen a whole lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So they can differentiate between bullshit and real shit. You know, when you start changing your mindset, a lot of that shit that you were doing in your 20s, that shit gonna be gone anyway. You ain't gonna do that shit because man, you already you know what I'm saying, you looking at the world from a different spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You looking at the world with a different viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking at the world the same when you when you change your mindset. See, when I ain't have no wife, when I ain't have no child, and I was just out here living for me, man, I was doing a lot of wild shit, a lot of shit that my family didn't even know about. I just was doing a lot of wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Not having a care in the world because why? I'm just living for myself. You know what I'm saying? But like when life comes at you and you end up with a family, you know what I'm saying? You got other people that you gotta live for. It's like, damn, I need to do things different now because I'm not just living for me. I'm living for other people. Other people want to see me here. So I can't be out here wilding out because I can put myself in a situation where I can end up losing my life. And don't nobody want to lose their life over no nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was watching a show earlier. Man. Um, Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered, man. Shout out to him. It was a show on called Unapologetic with Mandrill. Shout out to him. Shout out to I think her name is Shushu or something like that. Shout out to her. And you know, they were talking about the takeout situation, man. They were talking about that. So, you know, they were talking about how when you start making a certain type of money, you know, you got things going your way. Yeah, you just gotta move different. You know what I'm saying? You can't get yourself caught up in, you know, hanging with the same people you were hanging with when you ain't have no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't have no motherfucking money, you hung around other niggas that ain't really have shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear niggas say, I ain't gonna never leave the hood, I ain't gonna never leave the hood. When you start making a certain type of money, bro, you start and life start, you know what I'm saying? You start living better than the people around you. They gonna look at your ass different. They gonna look at you different, bro. You ain't the same nigga that was in the trenches with them when y'all ain't have money. See, they probably still ain't got no money. You the one with the motherfucking money. So now they gonna look at you as food, my nigga. They gonna look at you as somebody that they can make a play on, and they can gain from you. Whether it's setting you up, taking you out of here, you know what I'm saying, putting you in a situation where you lose your freedom, whatever the case is, that's how they look at you. That's how they gonna view you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. You know, ain't nothing wrong with going back to the hood and give it back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for your people or something like that. But at the same time, you don't want to get caught lacking in the hood, just riding through the hood every day in a nice ass car. You know what I'm saying? And your other nigga walking. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that you grew up with, they riding in a hoopty. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't got no car at all. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta just know how to move. And I keep saying that shit for a reason. I keep saying shit. I keep saying shit, man, for a reason, man. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. I keep saying you gotta move a certain way. I'm gonna keep preaching that shit until somebody catch that shit and they start goddamn realizing that life is real. This shit real out here. This shit ain't fake. I don't know who told you that life was all dandelions and you know what I'm saying, popcorn and glitter and shit. Nah, man, it's a whole different ball game out there, bitch. You feel me? Y'all excuse that noise. Y'all know I'm at work. So I got one person here. Thank you for being here tonight or early this morning. Thank you for being here. You up with me? You rocking with me? Thank you for being here. Whoever you are, they're watching. Thank you for watching right now. So yeah, like I said, I know I got a lot of noise going on in my background. So y'all just be patient with me. Trying to draw this load off and head to my next stop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do appreciate whoever it is that's here, that's watching. I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? Cause I realize I ain't talking about shit. Really just speaking my mind. But yeah, man, when I was in my 20s, hold on. Yeah, when I was in my 20s, man, I was wild. I was wild. I was really wilding out here, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in my 20s, man, I didn't give a damn if I lived or died. That's crazy to think that way. I didn't even think I was gonna make it past 25. Didn't even think I was gonna make it to 25. Cause it was, it was certain people that I hung around when I was 25. It was certain people that I associated with. It was certain things that I was getting into when I was 25 that I look back on and say, damn, man, I was crazy as fuck for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hanging with people that I shouldn't have been hanging with. Real talk. But we all go through that though. We all go through a spell where we hanging with people that we shouldn't even be hanging with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? We all did some wild shit. Shit, I done sold drugs before. You know, a lot of my family members didn't even know I sold drugs. Some on to this day still don't know that I sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? But I did what I had to do to make money. You know what I'm saying? To survive. Let me tell y'all something. I know people get on these social media apps, especially YouTube, and they try to label people that sell drugs as bad people. All drug dealers ain't bad people. They just trying to survive just like the next man or the next one. Cause they weren't making money off them drugs, they probably wouldn't be able to afford a place to stay. See, we gotta start giving people grace, man. Everybody ain't no bad person just because they do something you might not agree with. There was a time in my life, I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of my family don't even know this. There was a time in my life where I was actually homeless. A lot of people don't know that though. A lot of people don't know that I went through that where I was damn near homeless. Okay, I was actually homeless, man. I was living, you know what I'm saying? It was in college and shit. I got kicked out of my motherfucking I got kicked out of my it was like an apartment, but it was like a dorm, but it was an apartment. And I got kicked out. Shit had fucked up with my financial aid. Uh, my grandparents and shit, they weren't really just fucking with me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a car. I didn't have no job. Couldn't find no job around town and shit like that. I didn't have shit. They threw all, you know what I'm saying? When they kicked me out, they threw all my shit away. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had nothing, man. I probably had 3 pair of boxers. I had 2 pair of pants, 1 pair of shoes. That's all I had. 1 pair of shoes, man. 1 pair of motherfucking shoes. A school ID and a fucking driver license. That's all I had on me. I ain't had no money. I ain't had shit. But even in the midst of that situation, I made the best of my situation when I went through that little time. And then my cousin, he was going to school there. He had an apartment or whatever. He had a 1 bedroom apartment. This man allowed me to just sleep on his fucking couch. So anytime I did end up getting some money from like my grandparents, something like that, if I did get some money from them, majority of my money went to my cousin to help, you know what I'm saying, pay on water bill or help pay on the light bill or something like that, or get some kind of groceries in the apartment or whatever. Cause I'm the type of dude, I'm not gonna just freeload all people. I'm gonna try to pull my weight. Whether I gotta go out here, you know what I'm saying, and pick up cans or whatever I gotta do to make a little change. I'm gonna throw you what I can throw you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm using your water, I'm using your light. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in your shit. That type of nigga I am. But I went through that shit. I went through a time period where I was putting in job application when nobody tried to hire me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do in a lot of situations. But see, we don't give people grace. We don't try to understand where a person coming from when they had to go and do things that they probably weren't proud of doing, but they had to do it to survive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be talking about, man. But we label those people as bad people. We label those people as pookies and Ray Rays and all this different type of shit. We come up with all these names. You know what I'm saying? Every drug dealer ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Every homeless person ain't bad neither. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta start stereotyping. We gotta actually get to know people. Talk to them. Talk to them. Maybe you'll understand them. Maybe you'll feel where they coming from. Now I remember going to the clubs and shit. I used to stay in the club. I was in the club every weekend. I used to be in the club every motherfucking weekend. Back in my 20s, every weekend. I remember when I was on probation, I had got locked up, whatever, on some bullshit that I didn't even do. Got locked up and they gave me probation though. They gave me probation. I had like 2 years. I had like 2 years and like 6 months or something like that probation, man. And I'm still at the motherfucking club, just wilding out. Don't even supposed to be at the club. I'm at the club partying my ass off, knowing I'm on papers. It was this the crazy thing about it. Everybody I hung around during that time period, everybody that I was hanging with, all of us on papers. Every last one of us had been in jail, and we was out, and we was on probation. Ain't that shit crazy? Just wild shit, man. Not even supposed to be in the motherfucking club. Just wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Just wild. For those of you that didn't know, yeah, I have been arrested a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I got arrested one time for they said I was stealing. I wasn't even fucking stealing, but they arrested my ass. Talking about they had me on camera doing this and doing that. And when I asked the officer to show me the motherfucking tape, show me the videotape of me stealing, he didn't even present the evidence. Wouldn't even show me what he had. He actually lied and said he had something he didn't. But I still, locked up. Okay. Then I got locked up another time because the female that I was talking to at that time, she had stole something from a store that was right around the corner now. She stole something, came back to my apartment, and when the police showed up, they wanted to search my apartment. So me knowing that you gotta have a search warrant in order to do that, and knowing that how long it takes for a search warrant to happen, I said, well, if you ain't got no search warrant, then I can't let you in. And I closed the door in his fucking face. And when I did that, I went home that weekend. And when I went back to my hometown that weekend, I get a phone call from my cousin, and he tells me that the police got a warrant for my arrest. I'm like, well, damn. You know, they got a warrant for my arrest, so I fucks around and I stayed home a little bit longer, a few days. I said, you know what, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to my apartment. I can't just not go back. I said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So I went, I came back to where my apartment was, and she turned myself in. I turned myself in. I'm like, I ain't did nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I beat that case. You know what I'm saying? I beat that shit. But the first time I got locked up, it was over some shit I didn't do. At the same time, I didn't beat that shit. I had to pay all that fucking money, plus court costs and all that type of shit. It was a whole bunch of shit. Then I had to end up on paper for 2 years and 6 months. And the whole time I was on paper, man, y'all won't believe I was still drinking. I was still smoking weed. I was still going to the club every motherfucking weekend. It crazy, man. I was just wilding out. That's what I be saying. Like when you out here in your 20s and shit, yeah, you wilding out because you probably a lot of niggas probably ain't got no responsibility number themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say at that time, my mindset was I don't want to hear shit from nobody. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Fuck what they talking about. I'm gonna do it my way. You know what I'm saying? But as I look back on that shit, my way wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? As I started getting older, started reaching my 30s, I started goddamn, you know what I'm saying, looking at things a little different. You know, once I got all papers and shit, you know, I actually, you know what I'm saying, stopped smoking weed. I started not hanging around the same guys I was hanging around. I started making a lot of different changes in my life. You know what I'm saying? I started making a lot. Not saying I'm not still cool with them guys. I'm cool with them, but I don't hang with them like I used to. I don't even when I come home, I just go down there to see my grandparents and, you know, my family. And I'm in and out when I go back to my hometown, but I don't hang around, I don't fuck around like that no more. You know, so I got a family that I gotta live for. I got a family that I gotta take care of. I can't get myself caught up in situations. You got a lot to lose. So that's why I moved the way I moved. I got too much shit I gotta lose, man. You know what I'm saying? If I go to jail, then I lose my CDL license, I lose my job. That means I get behind on my bills. I can't provide for my family. We might lose our apartment and stuff like that. And it's a bad situation. All the way around the board, it would be a bad situation. So when I say you gotta know how to move and shit, I don't just be talking for my health. I be talking because I say stuff like that because I had to learn the hard way on how to move in a certain manner to keep yourself out of situation. And you know, don't think that just because I move a certain way that I won't whoop a nigga ass or beat a nigga ass or if it come down to that. But the only way I'm gonna get myself in some trouble is gonna be because I'm protecting my wife and my daughter. That's the only reason why I get in some shit. That's the only way I get locked back up or I end up in prison or something like that. That's the only way. Because I'm protecting them. I'm protecting my family, which is what I supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go out here put myself in a situation that ain't even my situation. There's been plenty of times where my wife had to talk me out of going out here doing some dumbass shit to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my wife was right. I'm gonna go out here, put myself in a situation where I get locked up and then I lose everything. So that's where having a wife that got your back, when you got a woman that got your back, she help you see the things that you don't see sometimes. Because even though in these spaces, they try to say men don't need to act out of emotion, at the same time, we still do. Because I don't care how old you get, you still gonna have emotions. You get mad, you get frustrated, you get all these, you get angry, you get all these different emotions. And yeah, you might act out on that shit. Though I don't pay no attention to that shit when niggas be talking, man, you being emotional. Men think logical, this and that. Yeah, to a certain extent, men think logical. But at the same time, men act out of emotion too. They won't get that shit. I got 4 people watching. Thank y'all for being here. For those of you that are watching, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all do that for me. Thank y'all for being here too. I remember being at the club one night and they were letting out. Everybody get ready to go home. And I was standing out there. I was talking to a guy, man. I don't even know the guy's name. Can't remember his name or nothing. I'm out there just talking, man. We just talking, just kicking the shit. Man, we hear gunshot going off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody getting shot at the club. You know what I'm saying? Bullet going. You don't know where the bullet coming from. You don't know where they going. You know what I'm saying? The guy beside me that I was talking to, I just see him just fall, just hit the floor, just fell. Dude got shot right in front of me. He didn't die, nothing like that. But that was my first time ever seeing somebody just ever get shot. And they were right there in front of me. That could have been me. I could have been the one shot. You know what I'm saying? I think about shit like that. And it was like, my dumb ass still decided to go to the club the next weekend. That was some dumb ass shit, man. My life was in danger. I was inches away of getting killed or getting shot, and I still went to the club the next weekend, man. Ain't that some dumb ass shit? That's why I said, man, you just gotta put yourself in better situations. But I don't go to club no more. I don't have to do that shit no more. If I want to hear some music and dance, I can cut my stereo system on at the house, Bluetooth that shit, Bluetooth whatever song I want to hear, and I can dance. I got my alcohol at the house, I got my liquor, got my cigars. I can sit there, I can chill, I can dance, I can listen to music, I can vibe out. You know what I'm saying? The same thing I can do at the club, I can do at the house. But a lot of people don't think like that though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do not think like that. They still got that 20-some-year-old mindset. You know what I'm saying? Putting themselves in stupid ass situations for no reason. For no goddamn reason at all. You know what I'm saying? So I done been through some shit, man. I done been through shit. Not saying that the shit I've been through is worse than anybody else. just saying, I done been through shit myself. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that watching and listening have one of your parents that was been on crack. Shit. I had a parent that was on motherfucking drugs. So I know that shit feel. So how that shit go. Person is on crack. They gonna do what they want. They'll take your shit, take it to the pawn shop, sell that shit, and go get them a hit. Go buy them some crack. I done had it happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I done got down. I had to grow up real fucking fast because one of my parents was on drugs and, you know, they left us at the house. It was just me and my sister. Left us at the house. We were there for about a week, 2 weeks. I ain't know how to cook nothing. I ain't know how to boil water. But I did what I had to do for to survive for me and my sister. And nobody know we was at home by ourselves for that long until we ran out of food that I knew how to cook. And then once we ran out of food, guess what? I called my granddad. I was like, hey, come pick us up, man. We ain't got no food. We ain't got nothing to eat. Sad situation. I had plenty of Christmases where I ain't get shit. Everybody else, all the other kids opening up criminal presents, but I'm sitting there the only kid in that motherfucker with nothing. So I done been through this shit. Y'all don't know how it feel. Some of y'all might not, but y'all don't know how it feel to be the only kid not getting nothing for criminal, man. That shit hurt when you see everybody else open up gifts and you ain't got shit. Some of y'all might know how it feel to goddamn not have birthdays, like not have birthday parties. As a kid, man, as a fucking kid. As a kid, I can only remember one birthday party that I fucking had as a kid. And I've been in the party. I probably when I remember when I was of age to remember. So after that, it was just another birthday to me. It was another day. I got older. Saying some of y'all might know that feeling, some of y'all might not. To the 5 people, I'm just letting y'all into my life to some of the things that y'all can relate. Maybe y'all can't. You know what I'm saying? But I just want people to know before you need to talk to that person, understand, and try to understand where they coming from. Understand the reason why they think the way they think about how the world is, how it operates. We all got different viewpoints of how the world operates and how the world look in our eyes. Everybody don't view the world the same. And we got to stop thinking. We got how we think shit is on other people. We got to stop this shit. Just because I'm absolutely right, it's not no guarantee that I'm right. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be wrong sometimes. But everybody trying to be right. Everybody think their way of thinking is right. Don't work like that. Somebody wrong. Ain't nobody figure this shit out. Ain't nobody teach us how to be adults, man. Ain't nobody tell us how to be grown, how to do it. We just had to learn as we go. My phone might go in and out on y'all because I'm going into a dead spot. If it do, if I had to restart the live, I'll restart it. But I'll try to keep talking through. But teach us how to be grown. How to do that. At 18, I'm grown. That was it. Everything I did a whole lot of shit early. You know what I'm saying? Everything I did on how to learn shit, go out into a dead it happened because I'm going into a tonight I just restarted the live. So, grown man. I just had to learn how to do that shit. I had to learn how to learn how right now. It's a little dead spot on my route that I be going on. It should come back in. It might come back in. If it don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I thought thank you for being here, JP. Thank you for always coming through in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So how am I sound now? Am I sounding clear? Let me know if I sound clear, JP. Let me know in the chat if I'm still choppy or not. Okay, I'm better. Okay, cool. But yeah, my spirit is pretty good this morning. I'm in a good spirit, real good spirit. How about you, JP? How's your spirit this morning? I hope your spirit is in a good place. I hope your spirit is high vibrational. And that's a good spirit to be in, a high vibrational spirit. But like I was saying, I've been through a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember, man, growing up in the hood, and every neighborhood, it didn't matter what neighborhood I lived in, man, I had to fight somebody in that motherfucking neighborhood. It was just mandatory. You had to fight somebody in that neighborhood, whether it was for respect, whether it was for, you know what I'm saying? You know, so people they'll know not to fuck with you. It was always some kind of reason. Whether somebody was fucking with my sister, you know what I'm saying? It was some kind of reason. I just had, you just had to fight. And my dad and my mom always told me, uh, my dad and my mom always told me that somebody put their hands on you make sure they don't put their hands on nobody else. You feel me? She stuck with me all my life, all my goddamn life. That shit done stuck with me. So I don't let nobody put their fucking hand on me. I can let a person talk all day. I can let a person talk all day. Get you some coffee, JP. Get you some coffee. Get you some coffee. I wish I had me some Starbucks right now. I ain't gonna lie. A white chocolate mocha with an extra pump in that bitch. You feel me? My wife got me hooked on fucking Starbucks. So every time I get a chance to go, I go to Starbucks and I get me a tall white chocolate mocha with an extra pump of mocha, and it be fucking good. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like growing up, and I can understand. Like I didn't have to move around like a lot of Oh yeah, I'm kind of fancy. I'm Boo J. I'm Boo J. When it comes to that coffee, yeah, I get that Starbucks. It's kind of pricey, but hey, I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with Folgers now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like I'm a military kid as well because my dad, you know what I'm saying, he was military, but I didn't have to move around like a lot of other military kids and go from school to school, stuff like that. I didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty much stationary. But at the same time, I know how it is growing up with a military parent. I know how that shit is. Yeah, Boo J. Yeah, I'm Boo J. Not Bougie, I'm Boo J. But I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? But growing up in my neighborhood, growing up in the hood, it was just you just had to fight, man. I don't care where you go. I don't care how quiet you was. You gonna have to fight somebody. Real talk. And I remember one time, uh, I was over my cousin's house in the projects. We was over in the projects shooting basketball. And we were waiting on my dad to come pick us up, me and my sister. So I'm out there shooting basketball. And my sister out there, she doing her own thing. She just playing, running around the yard, playing or whatever. So it me, my cousin, and another guy in the neighborhood, we all just shooting ball. So we shooting ball, and hold on, let me give y'all context. At this time, I was probably like 8, 9 years old, so I was young. So we playing ball, and I hear my sister say, "Leave me alone," right? She say, "Leave me alone." So I stopped the basketball game. I said, "Hey, bro, don't put your hands on my sister. Don't tell my sister. Don't say nothing to her. Just leave her alone." I said, "And let's just play basketball." That's a warning. I gave one warning. I ain't finna give out too many of those. I gave you one chance. All I ask is leave my sister alone. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's a wrap from there. Everything else that I do is gonna be physical. I already gave you the verbal warning. I'm not finna give you 3 strikes. I done gave you 3. I gave you 3 strikes after I warned you the first time. So I guess he thought I was bullshitting or whatever. So I hear my sister say, "Hey, didn't I tell you leave me alone? Stop messing with me." I didn't ask no questions. I walked right over to his ass and I started beating his ass. I didn't ask no more questions. I didn't say leave my sister alone or none of that. I just started swinging and whooping his ass. I'm 8, 9 years old. I just started beating his ass. I beat his ass so bad, the boy ran home crying. I was running behind him, but I couldn't just chase him down because he was super fucking fast. You know that scared speed is faster than just normal speed. When you scared of somebody and you running, that scared motherfucker can run. So I couldn't chase him. I couldn't catch him. But I damn near ran his ass all the way home. So I whooped his ass and I took him home too. Because I ran behind him all damn near all the way to his house. So that's just how you had to grow up in the hood. You couldn't give a whole lot of warnings. You just had to prove a point, let motherfuckers know where you stood. No matter how old you were, you just had to let people know, hey, this is just how this shit go. If I tell your ass to stop, I mean stop. And that's just what I mean. I'm not finna keep telling you to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I gotta do that? It should be respect. So if I tell you the first time, stop with the bullshit, and you keep going with the bullshit, it let me know you don't respect me, bro. So now I got to understand it now that you don't respect me. So they say respect is earned. So now I got to earn your respect. So now I got to whoop your ass. I hate that it got to get to that point, but you made it get to that point. That's all I'm saying. And until this day, that same guy, if I see him in the street, that same guy, he's like my best friend. Even though I ain't never just hung out with him or nothing like that, but if that guy see me, he shake my hand, what going on, man? You know, it's all love. You know, he ain't never try to fight me again or nothing like that. He ain't want no more of them problems. You know, when you mollywalk some goddamn body, I don't think you want to keep on getting your ass mollywalk. You don't want to keep getting your ass beat. So the best thing to do is you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're just growing up in the hood. I remember one time I had to fight. I had to fight the school bully. And this dude, man, he was bigger than everybody in the class. I think I was like in 6th grade, man. So 6th grade, what age you is in 6th grade? You probably like what, 11, 12, so up and now. And I had to fight this nigga. But JP said, "I'm a lover, not a fighter, so if you come for me, it's hooks, man." I'm the same way, JP. I don't like to fight. I don't even too much. I just defend myself. I'm gonna put it like that. I don't like fighting. I do not like fighting. It takes too much of your energy. Too much energy to be doing all that tussling. But I will defend myself and I get in a nigga ass too. That's just how it goes. I ain't gonna even lie. I get a nigga ass too. But I had to fight the school bully, so Let me give y'all the context of me fighting a school bully in 6th grade. Now, everybody that's in this grade, except for a few people, it's our first time in the 6th grade. But this guy, this is his second time in the 6th grade. For all of you don't know what I'm talking about, that means he got held back or he flunked or whatever you want to call it. So he the biggest, he the biggest dude in our class. I'm talking about he bigger than everybody else in the class. He like Debo compared to Craig. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. Debo compared to Craig, but I'm Craig. He Debo. Big ass nigga, big black ass. Look like he got to eat people. And this motherfucker, every day he used to pick on me. Every day he used to pick on me. And he used to pick on me every day. And every day he used to always try to talk about me, stuff like that. And people used to, how people crack jokes on you, and you know, people in the class, they find it real funny. They find it real funny. So you got everybody laughing at you. Hold on, JP. So he used to crack jokes on me. Excuse that noise, y'all. So yeah, this dude, he used to crack jokes on me every day. Every day, he always cracked jokes on me, right? So I made up in my mind. I said, you know what? If he say anything to me today, I'm just gonna start talking about it. I'm just gonna talk about this fat ass. That's what I said. So I came to school the next day, and I couldn't even sleep that night. I couldn't even sleep because all I could think about was talking about this fat motherfucker. It's all I could think about. So get to school the next day, just like I thought. He started trying to joke me. So I started talking about his ass. And now, instead of everybody laughing at me, everybody laughing at him. And I'm talking about I'm on his ass. I'm on him. Cause every time he came to school, I don't know if he had a lot of shit on his mind, but he smelled just like it. I don't know. Maybe he had a lot of shit going on. Cause every day he came to school, he smelled just like shit. He smelled just like it. So I figured he had a lot of shit going on with him. But I was on his ass. I was on his ass. So we get to to PE, and we in the dressing room and dressing out or whatever. And this dude decides that he wanna fucking grab me. So I had a tennis shoe in my hand. I was about to hit his ass with my tennis shoe. But the PE coach had broke it up, so we didn't get to fight. So the whole time at PE, I got this nigga. He's talking about he gonna whoop my ass at break time. He doing all type of talking, just talking. I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying nothing. Cause I'm like, okay, we gonna fight, we gonna fight. So
I had a good PE, good PE time. So I didn't worry about the PE. After PE, my mind was at ease. I was like, well, I ain't gonna even fight them because, to be honest, shit, I don't feel like fighting because I'm not a fighter like that. I don't like to fight. I just defend myself. So the bell rang. The bell rang. We leave PE, and once we leave PE, I'm walking through the hall. Me and my homeboy walking through the hall. I'm going to put my book bag down in my next class that I got before, so I can go to break. This nigga walked past me and he kind of like bumped my shoulder real hard, like he tried to break my damn shoulder. Remind you, this motherfucker big now. He done got held back. I'm talking about he looked like at that time, he was big like John Coffey. You know what I'm saying? Like a John Coffey ass nigga. Like a nigga, them big country ass nigga that look like they eat gunpowder and they pull motors out of cars and shit. That's how big he was. So that motherfucker down there broke my goddamn shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pissed off. I'm like, fuck it. So I goes out to break. And I said, I seen him walking back in the building. I'm walking out the building. He walking up the stairs to go back in the building. And so I called his name. I said, hey man, come on out here in the grass. Come on out here in the grass. That's how I'm saying, come on out here in the grass. So the teachers that were standing there, they didn't even try. This how hood my school lived. This how hood it was. The teacher didn't even care if you fight or not. They didn't care. The teacher said, go on out there and fight them. They egging the shit on. That let you know my school was stupid. They some stupid ass niggas. Even the teachers don't give a damn. So the teacher's like, yeah, go on out there and fight him. Go on out there. So he comes out there. We go out there in the grass. He talking that shit. And that thing I just hit him. Cause I got tired of him talking. So I just hit him. And when I hit him, I just kept hitting him. I just kept whooping his ass. And ever since that day, when I whooped the bully ass, I ain't had no more problem from middle school all the way through high school. I ain't had no more problem. No more problem from nobody. Especially in my class. I ain't had no more problems. Cause get what? I whooped that nigga ass. And that's just some of the shit you had to do growing up. If you grew up in the hood, if you grew up in different neighborhoods, you had to fight. You make sure you whoop their ass. If you couldn't whoop their ass, then you make sure that when you got to fight, that person knew, shit, I barely won that fight. God damn. See? So, I've been through that shit. I done been bullied. I done had to fight niggas in different neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? I done been homeless. Bruh, I done been through a lot of shit. I'm just letting y'all in on my life right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit I don't talk about. I don't talk about this type of stuff. Because it's some things in my life I had no control over. But I don't move the same way. I don't have to do that shit. I don't put myself in a situation where I have to fight niggas or deal with niggas. Because in 2022, ain't nobody fighting no more. These niggas shoot. They'll shoot, they'll kill me. They'll kill me. They will get rid of me because once I get on your ass, it like flies on shit. It's hard to keep them flies on that shit.
I don't care how much you fan them or whatever. You'll have to kill that fly to get them off that shit. That's just how I am on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm on your ass, I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, man, I done had a lot of shit go on, man, in my life. In my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever had friends or so-called friends that every time you call, like every time they call you, you there for them, but when you need your friends, they not there for you? That's the type of shit I went through too. I've been through that shit too. That's why I ain't got but one best friend right now. I only got one best friend. Cause no matter what, that one best friend I got, I can call that man right now. Even though he in a whole different state, whole different time zone. I bet you he answer the phone. I bet you if I got a problem, something going on, that man will drive from North Carolina down here to Alabama. He'll do that shit. And he ready for whatever. Me and that man been cool since 3rd grade. His mama is basically my mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's a brotherly thing. You know what I'm saying? So I done been through shit. And I ain't even gonna talk about past relationships that I had way before I got married. I ain't even talk about that because I done dealt with so many crazy ass motherfuckers. It don't make no sense. I got a scar. I got a scar on my chest to this day from when a woman had cut me. I got cut before by a woman. I got cut by a woman. That same woman tried to kill me. She tried to get me out of here. She tried to kill both of us by running her car in the ditch. She tried to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might can relate, some of y'all might not. This some of the shit I done been through. So when I be on YouTube and I be talking shit, I'm not just talking for my help. I done been through it, man. I done been through some shit. I'm not knocking what everybody else been through, because somebody probably went through way worse shit than me. But I've been through some shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I had to adapt to everything. Even when I stayed in New Orleans. I stayed in New Orleans for a little while. I adapted to that shit. I almost got robbed. Me and my cousin almost got robbed in New Orleans. They probably gonna kill us. I don't know what was gonna happen. All I know is I wasn't standing around to find the fuck out. I wasn't gonna stand around to find out what was gonna happen. I got the fuck on down. Hell yeah, I ran. It was like 30 niggas. Hell no, that's a lot of hands and feet. I can't fight that many folk, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pick your battle. Ain't no goddamn way. But me and my cousin were about to get robbed. Real talk. Cause we weren't from New Orleans, and everybody knew from the way that we talked that we weren't from New Orleans. They knew that we were from somewhere else. And the people that did get to know me, they knew I was from Alabama. But after staying there for a few months, and people started seeing my face in the neighborhood, I was actually able to move around the neighborhood any way I wanted to, but I was still moving the right way. I wasn't out here disrespecting people or I wasn't out here putting myself in situations just because people know my face. You know what I'm saying? No, I knew how to move. And I tell anybody, down here in the South, if you know how to move in the streets of New Orleans or Baton Rouge or whatever, anywhere dealing with Louisiana, if you know how to move in them streets, you can probably move in any street in the world. It won't be hard for you to figure it out. See, I know in these spaces, a lot of guys in these spaces, these so-called millionaires, thousandaires, whoever they want to be when they get on Facebook or YouTube, they can joke all day long about Pookas and Ray Rays. But let me tell you something about the Pookas and Ray Rays in the hood. They're the motherfucker that'll keep you safe. Them the motherfuckers that'll keep a nigga from stealing your car or from robbing you, taking your wallet, you know what I'm saying, taking your cash or peeling your fucking cap back. Them the motherfucker that you have to know when you go to a certain hoods. When you go to certain hoods, they do stuff called what they call checking in. You gotta be able to check in and be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I know you run shit around here. You know, man, I'm in town visiting my people. You know what I'm saying? I got people down here, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that I'm straight when I'm down here, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Woo. You need to get to know them Pookas in them goddamn Ray. They ain't just out here making babies. A lot of them motherfuckers they got a little pool too. So don't get on this app and try to shit on Pookas and Ray like them niggas ain't shit. Real talk, man. Real talk. Shit. Y'all better learn. Y'all better learn what the fuck going on around here. Real talk. What's going on, Yummy? What's going on, Yummy 76? Thank you for being here this morning. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, man. You can listen to me. I ain't doing nothing but talking about me. I'm just talking about my life and shit, what I done been through. But you know what, man? I think growing up in the 90s, man, that was some of the best time. Even though I can look back and I can think of all the negative shit that happened throughout them 90s to me, man, I had some of the best time of my life and you know, growing up as a kid because I was surrounded by so much love. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was surrounded by uncles. I was surrounded by cousins. I was surrounded by neighborhood friends. You know what I'm saying? Which was family, but they still were neighborhood friends. Like, man, we used to go outside and play softball. We used to go play basketball, kickball. You know what I'm saying? The little kid, we might go play hide and seek and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Little shit. You know what I'm saying? We was just out there. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the 90s, man, as a kid in the summertime, when you really ain't had no bedtime. I ain't had no bedtime in the summer because I ain't had to go to school. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't had to go to school, I can stay as long as I want. And my grandma used to let me stay as long as I wanted to. So Uh, so man, I remember goddamn I used to stay as long as I want to. So at the same time, back in the 90s, man, it was just a different vibe. Everything just was different growing up back then. You know what I'm saying? Being outside, families used to really get together back then and have a good time. It's like, I don't know about everybody else, but I know like in my hometown, down there everybody family some kind of way. But at the same time, if we had the grill going, we had the fish fry going, all that shit. It seemed like everybody from the neighborhood would pull up at our house, kids and all, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we just everybody just having a good time. People used to really just have a good time back then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bickering. If it was, I ain't know shit about it. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I usually couldn't wait the summertime because I knew I get to stay up late. I used to be around my cousin there. I used to get to go outside and stay outside as long as I want. See, nowadays, man, kids don't even go outside. You know what I'm saying? Kids don't even want to go outside no more these days. They just want to stay in the house, play on their little iPads and shit, on their cell phone, doing TikToks and shit like that. They don't even hardly want to go outside, ride their bike or nothing. They don't want to do shit. Especially in the summertime. Kids don't be want to go outside in the summertime no more. Shit, my grandma used to have us, man, in the summertime, it be hot as fuck out there. It probably be 100 degrees in the shade. So it's hot. Man, my grandma would tell her either she gonna give us a big old pitcher of water, of cold water, or she gonna tell her drink out that motherfucking drink out that water hose outside. I don't know how many of y'all done drunk out of a water hose before, but shit, that's how it was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And we thought we were just kids having fun. We didn't give a damn. We outside about to have a heat stroke and shit. We don't care. We just, long as we out here having fun, we didn't care. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to let my daughter, you know what I'm saying, be a kid, man. Let my daughter be a kid because at the end of the day, you gotta let kids be a kid. Stop putting kids in y'all business. Stop telling your kids what's going on with the bills and shit like that. They don't need to know what's going on with the fucking bills. They don't need to hear y'all arguing with your baby daddies or your husband or what the fuck ever. They don't need to hear that shit, man. Kids don't need to be stressed. They need to be stress-free. They shouldn't have no worries in the world. They shouldn't have to worry about the light being cut off. That ain't no kid job to worry about that. And let me tell y'all something. Stop kicking y'all kids out. I ain't gonna say kicking them out, but stop making y'all kids get out the house at 18 years old. Stop doing that shit. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. Ain't nobody grown at 18. Yeah, you might be grown far as the justice system. They gonna try your ass as an adult if you commit a crime. But mentally, you're not grown at 18. You're not grown at 18. You really ain't grown at 21. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the mental capacity to even know how to take care of yourself the proper way at the age of 18. even at 21, you still ain't at the mental capacity to know how to really take care of yourself, but you are grown. You're old enough to, buy alcohol and shit like that. But stop kicking y'all kids out at 18, man. Let them stay in the house a little bit longer. As long as they abide by your rules and they doing what they gotta do inside their household, let them stay there a little bit longer, at least till they get 21. Let them stack their bread up if they got a job. Let them, do their thing in school. You know what I'm saying? Let them, let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, when you kick your kid out at 18 and you tell them basically to go fend for themselves, you ain't equipped them with the tools they need to know how to survive. So they end up getting into dumb shit. Then you might have to go to the jailhouse and bail their ass out. You know what I'm saying? Or they can end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bad shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but I know when my daughter turned 18, I'm not kicking my daughter out. I'm not saying, oh, well, you 18, you grown, now go find your own spot. No. Hell no. But she's still gonna abide by my rules, but I'm probably gonna cut her a little bit more slack. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut her a little bit more slack than what she had when she was in high school and shit, but I'll cut her a little bit more slack. You know what I'm saying? Your curfew might be a little longer. You might just stay out a little longer, but you still gonna have to bring your ass in the house at the time I say you gotta bring your ass in. You ain't gonna be walking in my house at 5 o'clock in the morning. You might well stay where you at if you gonna do that dumb ass shit. I remember one time my grandma locked me out the house, man. My grandma locked me out the motherfucking house. And I had to sleep in my motherfucking car. Shit was crazy. And see, down here in Alabama, I don't know what it is about these mosquitoes. Down here in Alabama, them motherfuckers got some teeth. They will bite the shit out your ass down here. Them goddamn mosquitoes will fuck you up down here in Alabama, man. I can't speak for nobody else, but down here in the country, man, we got mosquito big as dogs out there, motherfucker, man. They will bite the shit out you. And my grandma locked me out that goddamn door. My grandma had one rule. She said, if you're gonna be out real late or you're gonna stay somewhere, call me, let me know so I won't, you know what I'm saying, lock you out or nothing like that. She gave me that one fucking rule, and I still couldn't abide by that motherfucker. Wilding out, just doing dumb shit. I'm out having a good ass time, out partying and shit. And I lost track of time, man. Lost track of time. Forgot to call grandma and let her know. So I'm thinking, I'm just gonna go to the house. I got a key to get in, but I had a key to the door, to the front door. But grandma and them house got another door before you get to that main door to get in the house. You got a door that you gotta open before you even get to the door that you go in to get to the house. So I didn't have a key to that fucking door. I only had a key to the main door. So I get up there. I'm like, shit, it probably like 2 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm thinking I'm finna just go in. I'm trying to open the door. Motherfucker locked. I said, damn, well, let me go to the other door. Go to that door. That shit locked. All the lights off in the house, all the lights off on the car porch, every light off. So I'm like, damn, maybe I can go through my window or something. But the way the window was, man, you gonna have to take the air conditioner out the window, and you gonna have to tear the screen up in the window. You gonna have to do a lot of shit just to get through that window. And I was like, man, I can't do all that, man. I've been broke some shit, so I had to sleep in my fucking car. Man, I woke up that morning, I had all kind of mosquito bumps all over my ass. I had knots all over me, man. I was tore up from the floor up, man. Them mosquitoes bit the fuck. They ate all me. They ate my ass up that night. They would eat good. Oh, my black ass. They ate good that night. I ain't even damn lie. Shit crazy, man. Shit. But I remember one time I went to a graduation party. I went to a graduation party. It was off in the woods somewhere in a goddamn in a field somewhere. They had a party. And I always find myself, I know this about me. No matter where I go, no matter where I'm at, I always find myself around the hood niggas. Always find myself around them. Some kind of way they gravitate to me or I gravitate to them. It's something about it. Maybe because I'm a hood nigga. I don't know. But I'm back there. I'm back there in the field. We all back there drinking, talking. You know what I'm saying? We just kicking the shit. So, party going good. I started walking towards the front where the DJ is. I started walking towards that way where the music is and all the other people at. Same thing I know I hear pop, 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 pop. I'm hearing all these goddamn gunshots, people running. I don't know what the fuck going on. Man, somebody got killed out there at the motherfucking at the party. And I was just back, I was right there back there where the shit happened. I was just there. And it happened as soon as I left from back there. That shit happened. As soon as I left. Somebody got killed right out there at the party. So I'm saying that be that shit, man. You be like, God damn. God damn. And my grandma now didn't even know that I was at that party. They didn't even know. Until it came on the news. When it came on the news and it was saying something about, oh, it was a shooting or whatever. I told my grandma and them, I was like, oh yeah, I was at that party. I was at that party that night when that happened. You see what I'm saying? They were looking at me crazy, like, what? Yeah, I was there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, sometimes, like I said, we can put ourselves in situations, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta know how to move. You gotta know how to get yourself out of that shit. Or not even put yourself in it at all. You see what I'm saying? But I done did a lot of dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to work at Coca-Cola, man. I used to work in Coca-Cola over in Mississippi. And I was kind of like Peter Pan. I was taking from the rich and giving to the poor. I did a lot of dumb shit. A lot of shit I ain't proud of. But hey, that life, man. It ain't one person in the world that done shit in their life that they just absolutely proud of everything they done. Something you just ain't gonna be proud of. When you look back on that shit after you get older, you know what I'm saying? How many of y'all grew up in the church? If you grew up in the church, man, that shit was rough. That shit was rough. Listen, I belonged to a Baptist church. I grew up in a Baptist church and I grew up in a sanctified Pentecostal church. So if anybody know about Baptist church, they the church that sang all them hymns and all that slow singing shit, all them dragging ass songs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. I was raised in that type of church. And anybody know about the Pentecostal church? That's them churches where they do all that shouting and shit, where they be running and dancing and jumping all across the goddamn building like they done got, you know what I'm saying, some shit on their goddamn feet. But man, I was raised, man. When I say I used to be in church down there every Sunday, sometimes on a Monday, sometimes on a Wednesday. I was like, God damn, how many days we gotta go pray to God? How many days? How many days we gotta keep doing this shit? That shit make you tired. You know what I'm saying? And they want to keep you there all goddamn day. See, that's the thing about black churches. The preacher don't know how to say what he need to say. Get the fuck on. The preacher get up there. The first thing, this how you know a preacher gonna be long-winded. This how you know he gonna take a long fucking time to say what he gotta say. He gonna get up there, he gonna be like, I ain't gonna be before y'all long. I ain't gonna be before y'all long now. You might as well put your goddamn earphones in, kick your shoes off, catch you a good old nap. Because that nigga finna talk for a whole hour and a half, 2 hours. You ain't gonna make it home while no game or nothing. You ain't finna watch shit. Your ass finna be at church all day. And then black people church don't start on time. I ain't never been to a black church that started on time. Church supposed to start at 11 o'clock. Down here in the South, church supposed to start at 11 o'clock. It's 11. It's almost 12. We ain't even started yet. What the hell we waiting on? We waiting on Jesus to come back. Who we waiting for? People got shit to do. I used to hate that shit, man. I used to hate it. Some of y'all might can relate, some of y'all might not. But I was brought up in the church. I ain't gonna lie. I was brought up in this shit. Even though I don't believe in everything about it now, some things I still hold dear to my heart, but I'm not a Christian no more. I'm not a Christian no more. I don't believe that there was a man named Jesus that walked the earth. I don't believe in that shit. I do believe in a higher power, you know, because how else I got here, how else everything else got here, you know, some created this shit. Some created the world, some created the universe. It was some kind of deity or being or spirit or something that created this shit that we live in. You know, this galaxy, this universe. So I believe in a higher power, but man, I don't believe in that religion though. You know what I'm saying? I used to see, man, but you know what used to trip me out growing up in a Pentecostal church. What used to trip me out all the time, how they always, like, they could be talking right, like just a regular conversation. Then they just start speaking in all these goddamn different languages and shit. Like that shit used to trip me out. And you don't know what they saying, but it sounds like they just talking some mumble jumble type stuff. Like they'll be talking to you like, yeah, brother, gonna have a bobo shot. Like, what the hell you just said? Like they'll be talking regular, you know what I'm saying? And they just start talking other shit. You like, man, just call me, man. Whatever you gotta tell me, tell me later. Cause I ain't gotta hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that today. Got shit to do, man. I'm not trying to hear you talking all that other stuff. And don't nobody know what you talking about. I don't speak that language. I don't know if you want to call it Hebrew, nigga brew, whatever you want to call that shit. It wasn't a language to me. But that shit, you trip me out, you make me laugh. Like they'll just be talking regular. They'll be sitting there talking regular to your ass. They'll be like, yeah, I talked to the Lord, and the Lord told me that he gon' bless you. What the hell? Bro, no, dog. And you know when they used to call you to the altar, see the Pentecost church, when they call you to the altar to pray for you and stuff, they used to put that cooking oil on your goddamn forehead. Y'all know, if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, now you know. They used to put that motherfucking some cooking oil on your motherfucking head. Literally, it be cooking oil. I forgot what kind of oil it was called, but it was cooking oil, man. They put that shit on your head. Like, damn. Now you gotta walk around your forehead shining all motherfucking day. Shit. You know. But if you don't know, now you know. I've been on here rambling for a while. I've been on here just talking my ass off. I appreciate y'all though. I appreciate everybody in the came though. I appreciate everybody. Yummy, JP. They're the only two I've seen that actually got in the chat room. So I thank y'all for being here tonight. Rocking with me. Y'all some night owls. Y'all like vampires. Y'all stay up all goddamn night. Y'all be up all night, all morning. The only reason why I'm up, I had to go to work. Other than that, my ass be sleep. But I had a lot of good time though, man. I missed those days where I could just be stress free, goddamn worry free. Like you ain't had to worry about no bills. You ain't had to worry about nothing. I miss those goddamn days. But you know, it's a lot of perks to being grown too. It's a lot of perks. You can come and go as you please. You can come and go as you please. You ain't gotta worry about nobody goddamn dropping you off. You ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, somebody cooking for you, you know what I'm saying? You can cook your own food. You cook your own food, man. I got a question. I got a question for the three people that watching right now. If y'all still up, if y'all able to get in the chat. I got a question, man. What's the difference between a partnership and just a regular relationship? What's the difference? I need to know. Can somebody put that in the chat for me? Like, what's the difference between a partnership and a relationship? Like, I just want to know. Because I thought it was the same shit. If somebody can put that in the chat for me, the difference between a partnership and a relationship, that way I can get a full understanding. Because the way I think about it is, it's the same thing. Like, if me and you together, you are my partner. Like, I don't get it. Like, we're in a relationship, we partners in crime. Like, hey, if you do something wrong, I'm not gonna snitch on you. Hopefully, you won't snitch on me. I do something out of pocket, but at the same time, like, we still partners. Like, we might not split the bill 50-50, but shit, you helping me. You doing what a partner's supposed to do. You helping out. You doing what you doing. So I don't get this shit, man. I don't be getting these deep talking points. Like, I don't be getting these talking points that I be hearing on YouTube and shit. I don't be getting that shit because, like, the way I look at things, and I try to keep, because everybody look at things different and everybody relationship is different. But I don't know, bro. Like, I just can't get jiggy with some of these goddamn talking points. Real talk. Some of that shit don't make sense. Like you'll hear people say, well, we want y'all to focus on the nuclear family and y'all need to get married while you're young and this and that, right? Well, how young do they need to be? Because I wouldn't advise a person that's 18 to 21 to get married because, for one, they really ain't got no education for real, no high school. They really ain't gonna make a lot of money to survive on their own. You know, they probably have some bullshit jobs, and it's like, you expect for them to survive in a marriage like that at 21 or 18, 19? Like, ain't no wrong in married, but at the same time, it's like, how young are we talking? Like, how young the person had to be married? 'Cause I got married at 25. I got married at the age of 25. And I felt like 25 was damn near like the perfect age. So I got married in 2000. I got married in 2015. You know what I'm saying? I've been married ever since. But I feel like at 25, yeah, you should be all right. You know what I'm saying? But you still gotta strive to do better. But at the age of 25, I feel like that's a perfect age. But anything below 25, I don't think that's a good age to be telling people to go get married and shit. Like that, it just don't work. It contradictory because they don't have the capacity to even think how to. They don't even know how to love themselves the right way from 18 to 21. Their mindset is so fucked up from 18 to 21. But you expect for them to get married and bring somebody else into that bullshit? So you know what gonna happen? You get married at 18 to 21. Not saying everybody gonna be that way, but with most people, if they get married at 18 to 21, most people don't make it that long. Because people's mindset change over the years. I don't know if it's like every 5 years or every 7 years, but you change. Your mind change, your thinking process, your body change, everything changes over years. So there's one talking point that I chew the meat and spit out the bone. I'm like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? And I got a daughter that I'm raising. And I know I hear a lot of guys say they don't care about a woman's education. They don't care about what type of money a woman is making. At the same time, bro, you need to care about her education status. She got to at least have a high school diploma education. Like, did she finish high school, bro? Or did she drop out? Like, did she go to college? Did she make something of herself? Like, don't nobody want no woman that don't know shit. How can a woman help you if she ain't got no kind of education? Like, she ain't got no kind of educational background. How can she help? What is she able to do? What's she there for? Like, I think about shit like that. Like, what if a woman ain't bringing in some kind of income? Then you must be making like that nigga must be making like 300, 400,000 a year. Cause you gotta think about it. Even if you make 100,000 a year, you still gotta take out the taxes on that shit. So you really ain't making 100,000. You probably made it on paper, but your take home pay for that whole year ain't no $100,000. And depending on where you live at, $100,000 ain't shit. If you live somewhere like New York or something like that, California, $100,000 ain't worth a shit. It's like going in the store with $100. You ain't finna walk up out of that bill with nothing. I'm telling you. So, you know, a lot of these talking points that I be hearing people talk, and they be throwing out there, I don't know if they grab them out their ass or I don't know where they get these talking points from or who came up with this shit. But they need to go back and revisit them talking points and kind of like tweak them up a little bit and fix them. Cause that shit don't make sense. Shit don't make sense to me. So I'm just keeping it real. It's another thing that I can't understand either. And maybe somebody can help me understand it. To the three people that watching, to the people that watching right now and listening in. When I hear people say, when a man gets loud, right, and they call it emotional, he's getting emotional. They say, oh, you acting like a female because you're getting emotional because you're yelling, you're not substantiating your argument, you're just raising your tone. So they basically saying you're feminine, right? But then when a female raises her tone to match that man's tone, they say that she's being masculine. Somebody gotta make this shit make sense to me. So if I get emotional, which we all got emotions, it never went nowhere. Your emotions gonna be your emotions. How the hell am I feminine? If we having a heated conversation and I'm getting emotional about it, how am I feminine? How's a man feminine for that? When everybody got emotional. When did men stop having emotions? See, my thing is, if you're gonna say that a man is feminine because he get angry, he gets upset, he get mad, or whatever kind of emotion he's expressing, or he crying or whatever, then if you're a Christian, then basically you're saying that God is feminine. God is showing feminine traits. You're saying that Jesus Christ, if you believe in Jesus Christ, that Jesus is feminine because didn't Jesus cry? Didn't Jesus wept? They said Jesus wept, didn't he? All right. So I don't hear nobody saying that God is feminine or Jesus is feminine. I don't understand, because in the Bible, I'm pretty sure it said that God is a jealous God. God get angry. Cause then God get mad at Sodom and Gomorrah, and he called fire and brimstone to come from heaven and destroy the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's acting out of emotion right there. That's kind of feminine, right? That shit make you think, don't it? It made me think, and that's why I know this nigga be full of shit. They just be talking. They be grabbing shit about their ass, and then they bring it to YouTube and try to and try to put this shit into a narrative to prove a point and make a point. When they point don't mean shit. That's why I know these niggas be full of shit. Instead of just being real, looking at shit for what it is, they're just calling it like it is. Instead of just doing that, they'll come up with all these talking points and shit. Try to make themselves sound good or educated or belittle you or whatever like that. I see it all the time. I see this shit happen all the fucking time. Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. It doesn't matter who chat room I'm in or whatever. I see the same shit. I hear the same shit. It's like an echo chamber. I see it and I hear it and I hear it and I see it. And I'm like, this shit don't make sense. It don't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be consistent across the board. That's why I don't be liking. That's why I had to restrain myself from jumping on panels and shit. Because as soon as I started debunking a lot of these talking points that they talk about, the first thing they gonna say, "Oh, you a simp, man. You a simp." Who the fuck am I simping for? Who on the internet do I got to simp for? Oh, you're pandering, man. You pandering to these women. I'm not finna pander to no niggas. Let's just get one thing straight. I'm not finna sit here and pander to hard leg ass niggas. That's crazy. What am I gonna pander to a man for? Who else am I gonna pander to? That's even stupid to even say. Like, don't nobody think of this stuff. Don't nobody think of this stuff when people be talking on these panels and shit. When men be calling other men simps and shit, who is you simping for? I can get on the panel and let's just say somebody called me a simp. How am I simping? I haven't bought no lady. I haven't paid for nothing for none of these women on the internet. I haven't did nothing, sent nobody no flowers or none of that shit. I ain't trying to go with nobody on the internet. I'm fucking married. So at the end of the day, who am I gonna simp for, man? That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this shit don't make sense. And that's why the women, when the women get on the panel, that's why they be saying the stuff they say. Because y'all guys don't make fucking sense. Y'all don't. Y'all be sounding dumb as fuck. Y'all be smart. Y'all be sounding like the smartest dumb motherfuckers in the world. That's why these women can't trust y'all. That's why these women can't follow y'all lead. That's why these women be like, fuck what that nigga talking about. He talking some dumb ass shit. I see it all the time. And I don't blame you. If I was a woman, I wouldn't follow your dumb ass nigga. I could be wrong. I don't never think I'm always right. I'm just going by what I see and what I hear. And I just I ponder on it, I think about it, and I say, damn, if it makes sense, I say, yeah, that makes sense. But if it don't make sense, I be like, kind of shaky right there. That ain't making no kind of sense. Sound like bullshit to me, bro. Like another talking point, right? Let's just go to this talking point. I'm debunking shit right now. I'm just thinking of shit. They say men control the access to relationships and marriage, right? I done heard Kevin Samuels say it. I done heard all kind of niggas say this shit. And then they say women control the access to sex, right? Well, if women just control the access to sex, why is it that when you get down on your knees and ask a woman to marry you, why are you down on your fucking knees? Why is you asking this woman if she just control the access to sex? Why is you asking this woman would she marry you? That's a question. That ain't a statement. You ain't going up to her and say, "Bitch, marry me." You're saying, "Will you marry me? Will you marry me?" When you're on your knees, it's like you're bowing down, right? That's submissive. That's a submissive state. Let's state out the facts. It's very submissive. You're in a vulnerable state, and you're waiting on an answer. So, if the woman just control the access to sex, that means you ain't even got to ask a woman to marry you. You could just walk up to a woman and say, "You're mine, bitch. You're my wife. You're mine." That's what I'm talking about. So if a man control the access to a relationship, then why is you down on your knees asking a woman will she marry you? Because if she ain't got control of the relationship, if she ain't got control or access to a relationship and marriage, then she need to be on her knees asking you. You know what I'm saying? It need to be a different way. So that father let me know that women control all that shit. They control the access to relationships and marriage and sex. They control all three of them. Because if a woman don't be with you, if a woman don't say, "Hey, what are we doing?" If she don't ask you that question right there, then hey, you're not in a relationship, buddy. Y'all just fucking around. If a woman don't get on her knees and ask you to marry her, get what, buddy? You're not marrying that woman. She's not gonna be your wife. So if you're waiting on this woman to give you an answer for everything, that sounds like a person that controls some shit to me. I'm just saying, I could be wrong, but I could be right. But if y'all just think about it, it makes perfect goddamn sense. But ain't nobody questioning that shit though. That's why I can't, man. Y'all gonna understand. Y'all gonna see. When I started jumping on these panels, when I actually started jumping on these panels again, because I'm still just chilling. I just be in the chat sometimes. But when I actually started jumping on these panels again, and I started goddamn making these niggas use their brain, they gonna see like, damn, that shit makes sense, bro. They gonna be like, damn, I ain't even think about it like that, bro. I ain't even think about that. No, cause niggas don't think. They swear they do, but they don't. They say they think, but I really think they don't. I don't think they be thinking. I think they think, but damn, they don't. Bro, they just get a talking point. They just come up with a talking point and run with that shit, man.
Real talk. Don't make no motherfucking sense. Real talk, man. When y'all be on these panels, y'all gotta start questioning this shit that these folk be saying. Cause some folk just be talking. They just like to talk. They just like to fucking talk, man. Y'all gotta start questioning these niggas, man. Start questioning these talking points. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta start really thinking about what they saying. Because niggas will say anything. Hey man, that shit be crazy though. Shit be crazy. And like if y'all can go back and just listen to some of my old videos, y'all will understand that when I came into these spaces, man, I was confused as fuck. I was confused as fuck. I was listening to these guys and I was believing a lot of this shit. And then after I just been in this shit for a while, after listening to this shit over and over, it's like, yeah, they not making no sense. A lot of these niggas, like they got wives, right? But niggas can be on a panel for 10, 11, 12 hours. They'll be on a panel for 12 hours, man. And they wife is asleep. They wife is in the other room fucking sleep. But you got a wife though, bro. Make it make sense, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was on a panel for 11, 12 hours, my wife would have a problem with that shit. My wife would have a problem. My wife want me in the bed. She want me in there with her. And I'm not finna be on no panel talking to no niggas all night. That sound kind of suspect. I'm not finna be on no panel talking to a whole bunch of dudes. Not all night. Now I might talk on there for a couple hours or something like that. I'll give y'all a couple hours of my time, but 12 hours? Hey, you gotta be shitting me, man. I'm not finna give y'all that much of my time. No, I can't do that. I can't do that, man. But I be seeing a lot of married men on these panels, and they be on that shit for 10, 11, 12 hours, bro. That's how long they be on that shit. And I be saying to myself, damn, is they really married? Are they really in a relationship? Like, what going on? Is they having problems in the household, or they white just don't give a damn? I'm starting to think that these guys' relationship ain't what they say it is. They try to make it sound all good on I'm the man and I'm in control and My wife wipe my ass. She do whatever I tell her to do. Hell nah, bro. Y'all nigga be capping. Y'all need to be in a fraternity because y'all some motherfucking cappers. Y'all need to be some motherfucking fraternity ass niggas. Call them cappers. Nigga be capping like a motherfucker. They need to learn to do them damn steps, bro. When nigga be capping, nigga be capping. So y'all ladies, y'all listen. I can't say y'all when y'all on them panels. I can't say y'all when y'all in them chat rooms. I can't say y'all. I'm not trying to say y'all like that. I'm just trying to put y'all up on game. I'm trying to put y'all up on game, man. Y'all got to be careful of the information that y'all intake from a lot of these motherfucking niggas. And see, some of these women are already brainwashed already from what these niggas be saying. They already got some of y'all brainwashed. They got y'all thinking that, oh, if I be this certain way right here, a man gonna pick me. A man gonna be with me. Man, let me tell you something. You be who you be. If a man gonna fuck with you, he gonna fuck with you regardless. He don't give a fuck about that other shit. Y'all better believe it. Hear this shit from me. If a man wants you, he wanna fuck with you, he gonna fuck with you regardless. Don't listen to what these people talking about. I'm telling y'all now. I'm trying to go on mute. I might have to mute in and out because all the damn noise. I don't want y'all to hear all this noise. So hold on for a second. All right, I'm back, y'all. But I'm just trying to put y'all on game, though. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Because these guys, a lot of these guys, they'll sit here and say they put y'all on game when they really not. They really ain't putting y'all on shit. They trying to do the same thing that this man trying to do. Getting your goddamn job. You don't believe me? Just watch. If you don't believe me, just watch. Telling you, they want to do the same thing that the net man trying to do, which is getting your job. That's it. Nothing more than that. They trying to get in your pants. Trust me. I've been a man a long time. I done had a penis a long time. And no. So I'm giving y'all free game. I ain't charging for it. You ain't gotta join no nothing like that to get the game. You ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta send me no cash out to get that game that I'm telling y'all, man. All you gotta do is listen. I kind of like doing these late night lives because, man, this shit is peaceful, man. It's just peaceful. It's peaceful for me. Therapeutic. Very therapeutic. I can actually say that. And yeah, man, when y'all listening to these guys on these panels and y'all listen to all this rhetoric, please be mindful of the stuff that y'all intake from these guys. They be lying, man. They really do. I ain't gonna say all of them, but most of them. That's why I know when I start getting on these panels, they gonna fucking hate me. The women might love me, but niggas gonna hate me. They gonna be like, who is this nigga raw and uncut think he is? They gonna swear I'm trying to do something like, they gonna swear I'm trying to get pussy. But I had to go and let them niggas know, man, I'm fucking married, man. I ain't checking for no woman on no internet. Trust me. I really am not. I'm not checking for none. I can't say who checking for me. I'm not checking for none. What for? What's the point? What am I gonna get out of that? Not a damn thing. So I ain't got no dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just tired of hearing bullshit. I think that people need to start hearing the real shit. I'm sorry about all that noise in the background that y'all hearing. I am real sorry. But I still got to do my job. So yeah, like I said, y'all be careful. Be careful on what you listen to. I think Lauryn Hill had a song. She was like, girl, you know you better watch out. Those guys only about that thing. Do y'all know what that thing is? That thing. Y'all know what it is. Y'all ain't know a nigga could sing. Y'all ain't even know a nigga could sing, man. I do a little bit. I sang a little something. Shit. I'm a man of many talents. If y'all go look at some of my old videos, shit. That what my channel was at first. Well, I was just singing. I sang little songs and shit like that. That what my channel was about. Me singing and me just singing and shit. I got tired of hearing that fuck shit. So I started talking. But you know something I noticed though? I'm gonna tell y'all what I noticed. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know what I noticed? I noticed that it don't matter about, it doesn't even matter how many subscribers you gain. It used to matter, but to be honest, nowadays, in 2022, that shit don't matter. It don't matter how many subscribers you got, because at the same time, it's all about the views. Who all view your shit, the watch outs. Yeah, like if you want to get monetized, then that's a different ballgame. You got to have at least 1,000. But the reason why I know it's gonna take a long time for me to get to 1,000 subscribers, because I'm not a woman, and I'm not saying this to be facetious or I'm not saying nothing to come at women or anything like that. I'm just being real. By me being a man, it's gonna take a longer time for me to get to 1,000 subscribers. If y'all go look on my page right now, I only got 130 subscribers. I only got 130 subscribers, man. But if I was a woman, I probably would have 500 right now. I probably have almost 1,000 fucking subscribers. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it is a double standard, even on the internet, when it comes to subscribers and shit like that. You know, maybe my channel doesn't have a lot of bullshit on it. Maybe I need to put bullshit. Maybe I need to start putting bullshit on my channel to actually get more views and subscribers. Maybe I need to get on here and just start talking shit at people and seeing what they say, see how they react. You know what I'm saying? Because when you doing things the way that I'm doing it on YouTube, some people gonna rock with you. Some people are real talk. They gonna rock with you, man. The way I'm doing it. But if I were doing it like a lot of other people, and I just had a lot of bullshit going on my channel, I'm always in the middle of some shit. I'm beefing with this person, or this person doing this. I'm doing this. I'm making videos about this dude or this person. I probably have 1,000 subscribers by now. Cause people, black people, and people in general, they just love messy shit. They just love mess. They love for people to be having shit going on. They love for that stuff to go on, man. And it never fails. It never fails. Sorry about all that noise, y'all. It never fails that, you know, they just like to have shit started. And those people, look at some of these people's channels. Look at some people's channels, right? Hold on, y'all. I'm not throwing shade at nobody or nobody. I'm not doing that. That's just not how I rock. But just look at some of these people pages that you go on, right? Let's just keep it funky. A lot of these motherfuckers, a lot of people on YouTube, they don't even make content. Let's just be honest. They don't even produce content, man. I don't understand that shit. Like, when I say content, I'm talking about they don't come up with no topics. They don't say nothing that's inspirational, educational, or none of that shit. You know why? Because they know people like bullshit. They know that people like bullshit, man. So maybe I need to start doing bullshit. That's if I want my subscriber count to go up. But if I don't give a fuck and I just keep growing the way I'm growing, then maybe my channel will be different than them people's channel. So it's like I'm conflicted. Cause I would love for my channel to get bigger and grow, but I don't want mess on my channel. I prefer not to have that kind of traffic going on my channel. So that way when my channel do get bigger, when people come over to my channel, they'll know how to conduct themselves because they gonna know out the gate, hey, Raw and Uncut over on his platform, he don't tolerate that bullshit. He not with all that back and forth bullshit. If you're gonna come over to Raw and Uncut channel, you gotta come correct. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm conflicted, man. I'm conflicted because I do want my channel to grow, y'all. I do want it to grow. And another thing, I know I know some people say, well, you gotta put in the work, you gotta go here, jump on this panel, go in this chat room, go over here, go over there, do this, do that, do that. Let folks see your face and this and the third, right? Not really. You don't have to do that. Not really. Because I know somebody right now that they ain't been on no panels. They haven't been on no panels like that. They only been on one panel, and that was mine. And I ain't even got no big channel. And they got way more subscribers than me. But the only reason why they got more subscribers than me is because people love drama. People love mess. And they want to be nosy. So in order for them to be nosy, they gotta subscribe to your channel to see what's going on. Otherwise, they won't know. So they subscribe to your channel and they hit that notification bell. So anytime you post anything or you say anything, they'll know what's going on firsthand. See, I know how I'm seeing how the game works, but I don't know if I'm willing to play that game because, man, it's hard. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It's hard for me to jump on some of these panels at the times that these people be going live and doing different things live because I have shit outside of YouTube that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure my child's straight at night, help her with her homework, stuff like that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I got stuff going on, man. I can't just sit up on a panel for 3-4 hours, man, talking about the same old shit. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes when these people go live, a lot of times I be on my truck. And it'd be hard for me to fucking hear what's going on. And it's hard for me to talk because I have background noise from my truck. And then my earphones that I got, for some reason, when I go on StreamYard, my earphones don't work. So I'm in a bad situation. And I've been trying to find some earphones that I can have on my ear. And if I want to join a StreamYard or jump on somebody's panel, I'll be able to do it and hear them through my earphones and talk to them through my earphones. But I haven't found none yet that'll do that. So I'm starting to figure out that you really don't have to go from panel to panel, letting folks see your face. You can go in a chat room every now and then and say what's up to the panel, say what's up to the chat. write a few comments in the chat and stuff like that. Yeah, I could do that. I'm doing that now. Some people know who I am, some people don't. A lot of people get me confused for that other lady. They get me confused for that lady named Raw B. They get me confused with her. And I'm like, well, damn, y'all can't see my profile picture. That's a full grown fucking man standing right there. But then some kind of way mix me up with a woman and think that I'm Raw B privileged. And I'm not even Raw B privileged. You know what I'm saying? I'm raw and uncut. And I thought about, damn, do I need to change my name? But I don't want to change my name either. Because I'm like, well, shit. The stuff I say, I be raw and uncut with that shit. So why would I change my name? That's been my name since I got on YouTube. Raw and uncut. So it's like, damn. Do I want to sell my soul and play this game that everybody else play just to get my channel to a certain point? Or do I just keep doing what I'm doing independent, like an independent artist? Do I just keep doing it that way? What y'all think? You know, I listen to my chat. I listen to my people. I listen to my people in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? What way y'all think I should do it? Do y'all think that I should play the game and sell my soul and do what I got to do, anything necessary to get the subscribers, or do I just need to keep doing it the way I'm doing? What y'all think? I actually like the way I'm doing shit because I ain't got to worry about a whole bunch of different attitudes and shit. I ain't got to worry about 10 motherfuckers on the panel. And then I'm trying to get this person to stop talking over this person. Oh, I got to mute this person. I got to drop this person down and all that. It's a lot come with this shit. Yeah, I be gaining some subscribers, but I know people that done gained 500-600 subscribers in one night. In one night. That's crazy. That is crazy. But it's all good though. It's all good, man. I ain't gonna keep worrying about that. I appreciate the people that already rock with me. The people that always come into the chat. The people that always liking my videos, hearing my videos. Those are the people that I focus on, man. Just keeping it 100. Y'all are the ones that keep me going. The one that when I do a late night live like this, y'all still able to come into the chat room and say what's up, hit the like button, stuff like that. Yes, I appreciate y'all. Y'all the one that keep me motivated, keep me going. It let me know that yeah, there's people out here that want to hear me, that want to hear what I gotta say, and that's a good feeling, man. Whether it's 2 people in here, 3, 4, whether it's nobody in here, somebody gonna view my video and they gonna listen to it. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, if they leave a comment, they don't. It can be good or bad, whatever. I just appreciate all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. I appreciate it all. So I'm probably just gonna keep going the way I've been going, man. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna keep going the way I've been going. I'm not even gonna get myself involved with all this different shit.
If it's gonna take a long time for my channel to grow, then it just take a long time. Real talk. I'm eating right now, y'all. Eat me a goddamn Christmas tree. One of those little David Christmas tree snack. That motherfucker bust. That motherfucker bust, huh? God damn. Yes, that's gonna be busting, dog. Woo, well, how long y'all think I should stay on here? Y'all think I should stay on here till? Oh, it's already after 6 o'clock on my watch. It's 7 o'clock somewhere else. People are actually finna start getting up now. I might well stay on then. Huh? I might well. But I do appreciate everybody. Man. I appreciate the one that do ride with me heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel good. It made me feel, you know what I'm saying, like y'all really enjoy what I say, like enjoy what I talk about. Y'all enjoy my content, man. Even on nights like this where I'm just talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit. I ain't really talking about no topic of them, I'm just talking shit. Like y'all actually here, man. That made me feel real good, man. And do y'all don't understand the feeling I get when I can get somebody to come into the chat room and just say, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ron, I'm good, or whatever like that. Even if they don't stay long, for me to just look in my chat room and see the message there, you know what I'm saying? It keeps me motivated, man. It helped me not to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not a content creator, y'all won't understand that it get frustrating sometimes when you can look at your channel, you can look at your analytics and stuff like that, and you see that, oh, you didn't get no new subscribers, or did nobody leave a comment on your video, or did nobody like your video or something like that. But you got a few views, you only got 10 views or 20 views or whatever like that. So y'all won't understand it. This how I know the game fucked up. I did a video about Anton Daniels. I did a video about him, right? It wasn't nothing bad, man. Like I wasn't bashing the man or nothing like that. Even throughout the whole video, I said I don't have no beef with the man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef with him. Don't y'all know how many views and comments I got off of that video? I still get comments on that video to this day. Till this day, I get comments on that video. I had got 1.3 thousand. I got over 1,000 views on that one video, all because I added that man's name into my fucking video. I added his name into that video. Real talk, man. That's how I knew the game fucked up. And I ain't even have 100 subscribers at that time. I didn't even have 100 subscribers. I don't even know how many I had, but that was months ago. That was almost 9 months ago when I did that video. Almost a year ago, y'all, when I did that video, and it got over 1,000 views. Over 1,000. That's probably the largest amount of views I ever got since I've been on YouTube. And That's probably the most comments I ever got since I've been on YouTube on a video. All because I put that man's name on my video. That's why I know the game fucked up. They want you to beef with people. They want you to be messy, man. They want you to do that shit, man. And that's how people sell their soul, man. They'll go out here and just put people's names in their videos and start talking shit. They start talking shit. And when they start talking shit, it boosts up. It like people just want to know what you're talking about now. Oh, what he talking about? Oh, did you see that video about Roy Uncut? He had put so and so name in it. Now your name ring a bell. Now people want to subscribe to your channel because they trying to see what's going on. Why he had this purchase? Why he saying this? Why he doing that? So now they trying to get the backstory of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know the game fucked up, man. But I can't wait till I get on fucking lunch break though. I'm tired, man. I'm actually tired. Like, I'm super duper tired. Super tired. And I've been on here with y'all for like almost 3 hours, man. God dang. I ain't never went that long talking about myself for almost 3 hours. Talking about myself. I ain't never did that shit. It's a new world record for me. It's a YouTube record for me, y'all. I don't know. Hey, to y'all 3 people that watch, appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for that. Shit. When I say, man, excuse me, my truck. But when I say I am so grateful for the people that actually watch my video, I'm grateful. Even for the people that watch it and don't like it. And they leave me some bad comments. I still accept that. I ain't gonna get on there and cuss you out. What for? That's your opinion. You might not like what I said. That's your opinion. You might not like what I said. But it's all good to me. It's all publicity to me. It's all publicity. It's all good press to me. Whether you leave a good comment or a bad comment, you know what? You left it. And then you watch the video, you helped my channel. You gave me some watch hours and you commented on the shit. You might well like and share and subscribe. It will. If you're gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna watch it, you're gonna like it or didn't like it, then you're gonna put a bad comment, you might well subscribe to the channel. So you can put some more bad comments on there or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's your world. You live it how you want. You know what I'm saying? It's after 6 o'clock. I bet you people gonna start waking up. They're gonna see that Raw and Uncut is on live, and they're gonna start bouncing up in the chat. Chat gonna start booming. Chat gonna start booming, man. I know everybody's still asleep right now. You know, they're trying to get that cat blood out their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Get the crumbs out their head. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I know what it's about. I know I gotta give people time to wake up, get themselves together, get their mind right. I understand all that. I understand it all. I understand it all, man. But let me tell y'all something, man. I am fucking tired, but let me tell y'all something, man. Stop doing shit y'all ain't proud of. Real talk.
Stop doing shit that you ain't proud of, that you ashamed of. Stop doing it. If you doing something that you ashamed to do, you don't need to do it. If you like boy pussy, don't be ashamed. It's nothing to be ashamed of. In 2022, if you like boy pussy, then you just like boy pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's your prerogative. You do what you want. Who am I to tell you something? If you like clicks, then that's your prerogative. You like clicks. But if you, like I said before, if you're gonna be an asshole, be a asshole all the way. Be 100% asshole. Don't just be part of it. Be all of it. Be all you can be. Be all you can be. If you, if you know, if you like sucking ping pong, then be the best at what you do. Perfect your craft. That's what you do. You might be a fool on it, but hey, do your thing. That's cool. I just be who you are. That ain't hard to ask for. And let me set the record straight. I'm not on the internet to hold nobody accountable for shit. That ain't my place. You gotta be able to hold yourself accountable. You grown as fuck, be able to hold yourself accountable. You should be able to hold yourself accountable. I shouldn't have to come in and tell you where you wrong at. That ain't my place. I don't see why trying to make it normal on YouTube that we just gotta hold all these people accountable. Nah, I'm not accountable for shit. If they don't think they wrong, then they will be right. And they might be wrong as hell. It ain't my place to correct them. That ain't my place. Cause maybe what they feel is, hey, the way I process this is thought about it. And it was go again what they thought about it. I can tell them my thoughts and my opinions. Say, well, if it were me, I would have did it like this. But you wrong, you do what you do. If you wrong for something, you know you wrong. It ain't hard to admit and say, you know what, I was wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry. Real talk, man. We too grown to be sitting up here on the internet talking about holding people accountable. The fuck I look like? Who I look like, man? Who am I? To hold another grown person accountable? No, dog. I ain't nobody father on this motherfucker. My daughter at the house. Now I can hold my daughter accountable. I can hold my wife accountable. My wife can hold me accountable. But not nobody on YouTube. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I don't need nobody holding me accountable. I don't need nobody on YouTube holding me accountable. I can do that shit on my own. I admit when I'm wrong, and I'm gonna stand up for what I think is right. If I look at a situation and I feel like I was right, then I'm not gonna back down on it. Okay, that's your opinion, but I still stand on what I stand on. Period. But see, I noticed that people want you to think like them. They want you to be fucked up like they are. That's what I noticed. They want you to be fucked up just like them. So they try to pressure you into giving them the answer they want. They want you to get on the answer that they want. Answer question the way they want you to answer the question. Instead of just letting you think on your own and hey, you get your context behind it. They want you to think like them. Real talk now. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Real talk, man. Shit. But y'all know I'm telling the truth, man. Y'all know I'm real with it. Y'all know that. That's why I do what I do. I say what I say. That's why I don't fuck around. No. That's why I really ain't fucking around with the panels right now. Because I kinda know what the outcome will be. They gonna call me a silver. They gonna say I'm pandering. They gonna say I'm feminine. I'm emotional. They gonna say all these different things. These little talking points. Crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Being a content creator is hard, man. I'm being honest, man. This is hard. This shit is fucking hard. You gotta constantly, cause see, I don't write nothing down when I do my live. I don't write nothing down. I think I wrote some notes down one time, and that was for that live I did about who holds you accountable. You know what I'm saying? I talked about accountability and all that. But for the most part, I get what people saying about that accountability thing, but it's not my job to hold everybody accountable. It's not my job to do that. People gotta, they're just like a person that goes to them little AA meetings and shit, and they addicted to alcohol, right? They're alcoholic, right? At first, you gotta identify that you are alcoholic. You gotta admit that. That's holding yourself accountable. So who am I to tell somebody some shit? Who am I to come up to you and say you're an alcoholic? You ain't gonna listen to what I gotta say. You gonna say, well, what you mean I'm an alcoholic? I just drank a few beers. You gonna make an excuse. But when you hold yourself accountable, it ain't no excuses. All that's out the window. Because you holding yourself accountable. Not waiting on the next man. Not waiting on the next man. Come on, Carl. This shit is hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Being a content creator is hard as fuck. This shit hard, bro. You gotta constantly drop lives and videos and shit like that. You gotta constantly do that shit. You gotta constantly find content to talk about. You gotta come up with topics. Thank God I ain't the type to go edit videos and stuff like that because that hell no. That'll be more work. But what I am gonna do is it's gonna be somewhat like editing, but it ain't gonna be the full deal. I'm just gonna go like what I'm gonna start doing when I start making videos like live or I start going live. And I finally just come back at full throttle. Like I'm gonna do like videos of highlighted moments. I'm gonna do videos of highlighted moments. It might be a 7-minute clip, 8-minute clip, or something like that. But I'm gonna start doing highlighted moments. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna just upload this shit, like highlighted moments. Upload this shit and do it like that. You know what I'm saying? To keep dropping video, to keep my name in the algorithm. If y'all notice, man, I've been doing live. I've been actually going ham right now for live and shit. Cause I did a live earlier today, or yesterday. I did a live earlier yesterday, and I came back and did another. Real talk, man. But when I finally do come back, watch how this shit be. I'm gonna be jumping on every goddamn panel I can find. I'm jumping on panel. I'm talking about white people panel, everybody panel. And I'm just gonna talk about whatever their topic is. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Real talk, man. Y'all, I'm fucking tired. How long I been on here? 3 hours. I'm fucking tired. That's what I be talking about. This shit be draining and fuck. I never been on here this long. I never done that. Never. You see how much I care about my peoples. I care so much to the point where I did myself. I understand that LB, I understand that, James. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know I got a network, man. But I have seen people channels grow, and they ain't even jumped on a panel. They haven't even jumped on a panel, and I've seen them grow because of bullshit that they name got put in. And I understand the work I got to put in. I understand, and I am gonna put in that work. It just, man, channels. A lot of the channels I go in, and I see what's going on the panel. I don't even bother myself or put myself in that situation sometimes because I know it expose me to a lot, and it'll give me a lot of exposure, and people would like me. Some people, I know that would happen. So I can look at a panel and I can be like, okay, I'm gonna probably jump on this panel right here. Then shit go up. I'm like, nah, you know, I can go because I don't want nobody over talking me. Shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But I get it though. I get it. It's all entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But I know I got to put in that work though. For the simple fact that I'm a fucking man, and in order for people to know me and recognize who I am gonna have to go on different panels and be in different chat rooms and actually get people to see my name more. You know, I'm gonna have to do a lot of camming up. I'm gonna have to drop a lot of video. I'm gonna have to do a lot of lives. I'm gonna have to do a lot of shit. I already do it. I already know it, man. I hit that like button too. Make sure y'all do that. Jane, you know what, man?
I'll probably jump today. Fuck it. Yeah, man, I was breaking up. I'm back though. I went to a dead spot. I was breaking up. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting. I'm probably gonna get on the panel today, man. I know somebody gonna get on. Somebody gonna have a live go on there. Just jump. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and start get my name out there. Cause I was jumping on panels at first. I was doing it, and I started seeing how my channel was growing, and I had people helping me along the way. You know, dropping my link to my page and everything like that. You know, telling people what my page was about, and you know, I had a lot of help from different content creators in different spaces, not just one space, but in different spaces. And that's how I got to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got to where I'm at. So you're right. I gotta put that work in, man. I really do. And I'm gonna start today. But y'all, man, I appreciate everybody that came in, man. I'm probably thinking ready to end it live, man. I've been on here long enough, man, running my mouth, phone acting up, service acting up. Appreciate you, James, WN, for coming in. Appreciate you, James, for coming in. Thank you for that compliment. You know, thank you for the feedback. Yummy, I think Yummy had fell asleep. I thank you for being here, Yummy 76. JP, you already know I rocks with you. Thank you for coming. I'm about to end it live, man. I'm about to get ready to get up off of here, y'all. But y'all be blessed today, man. Y'all stay safe. You know, make that money, don't let it make you, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just have a great day, man. I'm out, man.